Alright, so let's work a few more problems and see if we have this down pat. First of all, we have 7y equals negative 21. So this literally means 7 times y. Well, if I want y alone, I have to undo that multiplication. So the opposite of multiplying by 7 would be to divide by 7. So we're going to do that to both sides of our equation. 7 divided by 7 is 1, so that leaves us with a y on the left-hand side. And negative 21 divided by 7, we have a negative divided by a positive, so our answer will be negative. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So our answer should be y equals 3. Now again, let's check this real quick just to make sure we're correct. So 7 times something is supposed to equal negative 21. We're saying that should be a negative 3. 7 times negative 3 would be negative 21, so that does in fact check. Alright, let's look at this next one. And I like to do this next problem because students sometimes look at this and they want to try and look ahead and say, well, what should my answer be? Because all of the problems that we've done so far, you've been able to pretty much look at them and say, okay, what do I have to multiply to get this number? Now, when it comes to having zeros, we tend to get really confused easily about it. So that's why it's so incredibly important to learn the proper procedure. Even though you can look at a problem and tell what the answer should be, learn the proper procedure on the easy ones so that you can use them as they get more and more complicated. Okay, so here we have a problem that says negative 9 times x. Well, we want x alone, so the opposite of multiplying by negative 9 would be to divide by negative 9. So we're going to do that to both sides of our equation. Negative 9 divided by negative 9 is 1. So that leaves us with an x on the left-hand side. 0 divided by negative 9 is 0. So now let's check it to make sure that we're correct. Negative 9 times something should equal 0. And we're saying the answer is 0. So negative 9 times 0 is 0. So this does in fact check. Now here is where it starts to get really more and more important for you to learn the proper procedure and follow it. Here we have a problem that says n over 11 equals negative 5. When we see things in fractional form, that just really means a division problem. So this literally says n divided by 11. Well, what is the opposite of dividing by 11? That would be to multiply by 11. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do it to both sides of this equation. Because multiplying and dividing by the same thing is just 1. We can think of it as canceling it out. So on the left-hand side we have n equals, and on the right-hand side negative 5 times 11 would be negative 55. So we're saying that this is our answer. We can check that again, plugging in place of n our answer. So is negative 55 divided by 11 actually negative 5? Well, it certainly is. Negative 55 divided by 11 is negative 5. So our answer checks.